Laura Styles, have you ever responded to a cat call on the street?
No, never. It annoys me.
Would you ever speak to a man just randomly on the street?
It depends on the approach.
So you're walking down the street, headed to the train.
Yeah, I remember maybe 2 weeks ago, this gentleman walked up to me. He was very polite, and I engaged.
What was he wearing?
He was just wearing jeans and a t-shirt, but he was really nice. And the way he approached me was very polite, and I kindly said no. But I respected the fact that he was so nice, and I was very nice in my, the way I turned him down. But if he would have been like, hey, Ma, what? I'm not an animal? No way. Don't come at me with that.
I think that you're either super young or you have a mental health issue if you're screaming at or in girls on the street. Catcalling. I think there's something wrong with your mind. Definitely to think that you, in New York City, if you're from here, you know that if a woman is responding to that, she's selling something. She got something for sale.
Well, it's definitely a young thing to do, but I feel like so many guys do it because it works.
Nah,
I don't
believe it.
I think guys just do it just to be annoying, Shawnee.
To women of your caliber, no, it does not work. To women of a higher caliber. But there are a lot of women in the hood that respond to that, or dudes would not be doing it.
I don't believe it.
I see my cousins do it all the time.
Shawnee, that's because your cousins is always on that same corner for the last 10 years, and the girl knows that they live in the neighborhood, so they already know them. They see them all the time standing right there. So when you go, she already knows it's my G.
And then for the men who do it, how dare you get mad at us for being annoyed at you?
Yeah, I agree.
I don't understand that.
I agree. No, women of a certain stature will never respond to that. However, there are a bunch of women that do.
So there's one of two ways. One or two ways we can ask this question. 800-223-9797. Ladies from New York City, have you ever responded to some sort of cat call on the street?
I don't believe it.
On the street, hey, how you doing?
That's not a cat call. That's a greeting.
Yeah.
Cat call specific is pss, pss, my man.
Hey, ma. Hey, yo, ma. Hey, yo, ma.
Hold on, slow down, ma. Hold on for a second, ma. Hold up.
Yeah, all that. And fellas, 800-223-9797. Has that ever worked for you?
We're going to get a bunch of liars. Get the song ready.
No.
Laura, I can hear it in this man's voice when I picked up the phone.
Who is this?
He's about to lie and say catcalling works for him.
Look, I'm not going to say it works all the time, but if you throw 10, 2 going to bite, though. 8-30 can't bite somebody.
So you said you're going to strike out 9, but on that 10th, you might catch it.
I'm saying, it's not a guarantee, but it works, though.
And let me just, I'm just curious. What's your preferred catcall choice?
Hang on, bro. Laura got a question for you.
Yeah,
go, Laura.
what's your method? What do you use? What do you say?
I mean, honestly, the cat call is about the quality of the female, right? If I'm doing a cat call, I'm not trying to date you. Honestly, I'm trying to see you later tonight. So it's just like, hey, Ma, can I bite your butt? If you respond to that,
what? Hey, Ma, can I bite your butt? I cannot.
Too far.
Oh, God. Delilah from Long Island.
Yes, sir.
Have you ever responded to a cat call?
I think that's so low. But only hood guys do it. I don't think guys high class gentlemen, real guys don't do that. When they do that makes me feel like I'm a piece of meat.
I mean, look, Ma, I make you feel like a piece of meat after I approach you. No, I'm just playing, Delilah.
Ebro.
I'm just playing. Just playing.
I hate it. Mami, okay, mami, aquí yo estoy, dame tu número. You don't want it. Yeah? You want my number? You want to talk to me? Not are you calling me a whore?
Yeah, they are actually. They are calling you a whore, actually. That's what they're doing.
No, that's not nice. I'm not a whore, but it still doesn't feel like you're just like a piece of meat, like a meat on a platter.
Thank you for your call.
Thank you.
So the question is for the fellas, have you ever used a cat call and does it work? And for the ladies, have you ever responded to a cat call? We have Frida from Queens. You say you have responded.
Yes, I have responded to a cat call before.
She's honest.
And what did he say to you? I'm just curious.
Okay, well, it wasn't a positive response, that's for sure. remember one time I was walking down the street, and some guy was doing the usual, and I stopped and I turned to him and I was like, "Excuse me, do you think by doing that I'm going to turn around, come with you, and sleep with you?" And his jaw dropped. I was expecting a response.
I'm for it.
So fed up.
If he was a smart man, he would have said, "Yes, I do think that."
And the question is, did you give him the number?
No,
Shawnee, that's not the question. She
That's
didn't
my
give the guy the number. Yo,
Why
Shawnee,
she stop? Why did she stop?
Thank you, Frida. She stopped
She
to
was
clown
feeling him,
Yo, she stopped to
man.
clown him. Shawnee, she wasn't feeling. What's wrong with
If
you,
he had
bro?
proper game, he could have closed the deal
No
still.
way.
'Cause
I
she
think
stopped.
the best shutdown I ever saw was a girl turning, "Excuse me, would you talk to your mother like that? To your sister, to your daughter?" And the guy was just standing there,
so I
dumb.
Yo, Cyan,
Hello?
turn your radio down for me. Cyan from Queens. You say you won't respond, but you did stop and give a guy a lesson on how to approach a lady.
Well, first of all, you guys rock, and thanks for always making my morning.
Oh, thank
and
you.
Yeah, I went shopping one day, and he stopped, and he goes like, "Hey, yo, Ma, let me holler at you for a minute," and started making hissing sounds. I thought it was funny because he was laughing, and I stopped, and I said, "That's not how you approach a lady. You say, 'Hi, how are you? What's your name? Can I have your number?'" And it was really funny, and we started cracking up, and we actually exchanged numbers.
See?
He actually turned out to be a really nice guy.
See?
I think it's just the way I handled it. So I thought that was funny. So sometimes
So-
it's not always the case.
So wait a minute. So I'm sure women hearing this right now are like, how did you even give him your number or respond?
Because he put aside that whatever craziness he was on after making the hissing sounds, and he was actually very nice to me.
So did you guys end up did you guys end up having sex?
No, we did not.
Well, see,
She
I
sounds
listen.
disappointed.
Listen, I had to ask. And why didn't it
disappointed.
work out? What did you end up finding out about him?
That he sells weed for a living.
Hello.
"There you go."